about to go downtown.
Downtown, hey!
Downtown. You about to go downtown.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and welcome to another week's episode of Downtown World. Don't waste no time with negativity. Now, tonight we have a beautiful, confident, fearless artist tonight with us tonight. And if you're watching, you already know who's in the building. But if you're listening to us on audio tonight, we have none other than queen of letting you know about the bitchy moods and cutting people off. Humpbakk Chunk. Welcome, queen.
What up? What up? Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
So, first of all, I know we were kind of talking but how are you doing? It's a pandemic. It's something we've never experienced before. And I like to keep it real. I don't want nobody fronting on me. So how are you doing, Humpbakk?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just blessed to be alive and blessed to ain't got coronavirus shit, and shit, just trying to take it every day, day by day. You feel me? Thankful, for my fans. Thankful for you, what I'm saying, want me in your interview. Just thankful, what I'm saying. And y'all, you all way in Canada, that's a blessing.
Thank you. For real. For real. You're all the way. And let people know where you're from.
I'm from Wichita, Kansas, the Dub K, United States. You feel me?
You feel
Humpbakk Chunk.
I love it. Okay. So one of the things I want to say, what I love about your page, when I found it on the Explore page, because that's how you were introduced to me. I want to say it was Rob Lane Edits page or something, because I do want to give people their credit. But the thing that I love the most, I don't want to say it's a gimmick because it's your real life,
Yeah.
But what stood out to me was I loved your energy. I was like, this girl has such a dope, positive energy about her, and that showcased through your song, which I was hearing at that time, which is Bitchy Moods. So
Yeah.
what led you to wanting to be an artist, Humpbakk?
I love music, what I'm saying? Music been a part of my life for a long time. I just got real serious with it about 4 years ago. Shit. What would we be without music, And me, I just like to be honest with my shit. Just be myself, because you gotta love yourself before anybody can love you. So, that's what I be, doing.
Game. I know as a rapper artist, you guys have bars, but here at Downtown, we say eat fruit and mind your business. And when we say fruit, mean that obviously in the physical sense, fruit's good for you, good for your skin, all the things. And also in the spiritual sense, being wisdom and things that are adding value to people. And to be honest, I feel like you're one of those people because yes, you have a song speaking about, but you also have a great message behind your music if people are really listening. And for me, one of those tracks, was Cut Anybody Off.
Yeah, you gotta cut. I had to cut a lot of people off, what I'm saying? Really before I even got noticed or I even blew a little bit, because I ain't gonna say I blew to my max capacity yet,
No, not at all.
I'm out here saying I'm the shit, but I had to cut off a lot of people, what I'm saying, to even get here, because the people I cut off, they all negative vibes and shit, I don't got time for none of that. And when I said cut off notice, I really meant that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Was that easy for you though? Because I'll admit in my life,
it wasn't easy. I had to cut off exes. I had to cut off my own mother because she was, bad to me, didn't do me good, didn't treat me right, stole from me. I had to cut off friends that I thought was my best friends. I had to cut off a lot of people and know that shit was not easy. It was very hard, but you have to do that because, them people will bring me down or, you gotta let the toxic shit and the negative shit go. Because it's all positive vibes, and
all positive vibes.
I need a positive vibe. So I cut off people in real life. I was serious about that with that scissors and shit. Yeah, I was serious.
The dynamic between mother and daughter is something that I'll always kind of like talk about on the show because that's somewhat of a I don't want to say struggle, but something that, you know, definitely resonates with me. And obviously, if I could have life the way I want to be best friends like I see on these shows, but it's not my full reality. And I don't want to pry too much because I eat fruit in my business. But in terms of like what you just mentioned with your mother, do you see like any repair in the future? Not
I
necessarily,
mean,
today, but I do have the platform. Don't waste no time with negativity. So it wouldn't be fair.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I would. I could see that happening, later on in life, but she
Nine.
put me down. She was like, you go by Humpbakk Chunk. Like you do music. Like, Simone, you're never gonna make it. I
They don't
don't need
get
that
it.
shit. Like, okay, mom, you did me dirty. You stole from me, and now you talking about my music that I take seriously. Now look at me. So yeah, I can repair it, but I'll love you from a distance. You feel me?
Legit. I'm definitely learning exactly what you're speaking on right now. So you're just reaffirming the message for me. Thank you for that realness. Now when it comes to, you said you've always kind of loved music, and I love what you said because that's definitely how I feel when it comes to music. It's brought me through some of my roughest and happiest times in life. What is one of those early songs in your life that you could say this is a track that just makes you feel things that, in whatever like wave that comes through, that you're just like music is life for me.
I can't speak in one particular, but
Oh, for sure not.
R&B
But
from
like
the
one of the
90s, like 90s baby slow jam music. I really like that because back then they spoke truth. They spoke realness, and they don't do that shit no more. So I can't pick a particular song that makes me be like, oh man. But there's multiple songs. Some music just hit different.
for real.
You
One of my
know.
top ones, I'd say for me, one of my top tracks is Luther Vandross, House
Oh
is
my
Not a Home.
God.
That is a like top tier one for me where I'm
Luther
like, yo,
Vandross who?
sorry, love?
Luther Vandross who? I mean, what
Yeah.
song?
House is Not a Home.
Oh my God. I love Luther Vandross is one of my favorite artists. Like,
Favorite.
excuse me, miss. So what's your name? Like, that's it. That was
I
it.
love that vibe. Oh my God. That's when he was getting into his young nigga vibes.
Yeah.
But not that
I
there's
fuck with
one
Luther
Luther's track you
Vandross.
can choose, but like that's one of the tracks that I could be like, "Ooh,
Yes, definitely. I fuck with Luther. You go, girl. That's the good shit.
that's a good shit for real."
Yeah.
And I hear what you're saying about the music industry, but I feel like right now with artists like yourself, when you're hearing artists like Griselda, when you're hearing like that real rap sound coming back, I feel like it's time. Like the streets are coming back on top.
It's time. It needs to come back. Like, we need a little bit of soul, man. Some we have lost ourselves for like 10 years. The closest person I could say that is close to good R&B now is Young Blue, and and damn, what's his name? Damn it, I always know his damn name. Jacquees, yes.
Yeah, Jacqueline.
Those are the closest R&B is getting now, and that's sad.
Yeah.
It kind of ended with R. Kelly because he been hit, even though he nasty, but still.
We gonna eat fruit and mind our business.
Yeah, R. Kelly was one of my favorite artists. I don't care. I know you're a pervert, but hey, that's
I
my
watched
nigga.
all of them and I was like, wow.
I was devastated. I'm like, damn, but when I start hearing this shit, turn that shit up.
I'm not gonna lie, in Jamaica, it still rings off. It still rings off.
It still rings off in the United States. Because if I had to, wow, click. R. Kelly, I'm sorry, Lord, I ain't no pervert, but yeah, good music is good music,
Legit. So we have a standard question that we ask all of our guests. As I said, downtown is an acronym. Don't waste no time with negativity. So Humpbakk Chunk, what is a situation? It doesn't have to be recent, but it was definitely a negative situation for you. and you might have even surprised yourself, and you found a way not to succumb to that negativity and rise above.
Well, we seen with our own two eyes, and I'm sure you seen too. When I made Bitchy Mood, everybody was like, "Oh, you fat bitch," or "You hump on your back, you no neck." That shit don't hurt my feelings because I love myself. But also you have to be a strong enough person to let that shit go. You can't let it bother you
Facts.
because if people know that you are bothered, they will
I
keep
get
pushing
it.
the button.
Yeah.
So I guess I could say this song when not my shit hit. It was a lot of negativity, but even the people that was being negative, like I had some people on my Instagram, they'd be like, "You fat nasty bitch," and then I'd be like, "Or are you mad?" I'm like,
Like
"I'm
that's
sending
the best you can
advice to
do.
you," and then they'd be like, "I'm just joking. I love your music." So it's a lot of people that was talking shit about me, and I just spit back positive vibes to them, and then now they love me. People are weird. Industry is weird.
Very.
So I guess that I brought a lot of people from talking negative to me to actually loving me because of my energy. So I guess that's me overpowering the negative vibes to positive vibes.
I love that. I love that. No, and that is like so real, because to be honest, when I was searching through your things, I didn't see that, because I feel like I seen other pages promoting it, like
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't see that. But I will admit, like as I said, a lot of the times when we're going through things, I can't say what you're supposed to feel or what you see. And can you speak on just like how you really deal with loving yourself? That is something I struggle with. I'm not going to sit here and front to you. You know what I mean? And like it's hard for me. Self-care is
Well,
important,
well,
but
my
like
question is to you, like, if you want to be a little personal, what do you struggle with? Like, what is it that you just don't either you what is it? Is it something in particular, or are you just
you know
you
those
just
zones where you like, cuz okay, you know those zones where it's just like you look at life and you just be like, how could people love me? Like, why me? Like, I'm not even like, what we do to ourselves. Well, not,
yeah,
I won't project that, but like what I will do to
I
you.
understand. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'll say, you know, God made you who you are. Look, God made you who you are, and just don't ever let nobody bring you down because more of the way they're trying to bring you down because they're not happy about themselves. Now it may not look like it from the eye, but you never know what people are thinking. So if you feel like, oh, how can somebody love me? Well, you should love yourself first. You have to love yourself before anybody loves you. If you can't do that, it's going to be hard, but you can work on it because trust me, I wasn't like this my whole life, but I had to learn. God made me this way. You can't change you or who you are.
Yeah.
And you're worth people loving you. And if they don't love you, fuck them. You can love yourself because you can only be you. And that's the end of it. You shouldn't change for nobody. You shouldn't try to make people happy. If they can't love you for you, that's their wrong. That's their loss.
Facts.
Everybody is worth loving themselves. You're worth loving yourself. I don't know what in detail of, but just you let me think of something. You just gotta you just gotta learn to love yourself and screw what people think because people will fuck with you and mess with you and bring you down because they're down. And there's nothing wrong with you. So if somebody ever said that, then something's wrong with them.
Facts. Facts. So I'd like to ask you, was like the name Humpback Chunk, was that part of you owning and showing yourself or like the world that you were like choosing to love yourself?
Yes, it is because at first I used to go by Chunky Boy, and even though I'm not a boy,
Yeah.
I decided because let me tell you. So I was with the ex, and her mother didn't like me because I was lesbian. Her mother was churchy. And she told her daughter, she was like, oh, you should, I went to California because we had broke up or whatever. And her mama said, oh, yeah, with her humpback ass. You know, her own mother talked about me. And then my own cousin in California was like, oh, when they got mad at me because we got into an altercation, I was like, your humpback ass. So at that point, it really had hurt me bad for my family to call me that. And then my girlfriend's mother to call me that, even though she was my friend in my face. But behind my back, she was dogging me. So at that point, I had the crossroads of getting in my feelings or own up to that shit. So I decided to change my whole rap name 2 years ago. And I changed the Humpbakk Chunk, and I'm never going to go back. Because, yes, I changed it because y'all all can kiss my ass. Y'all can talk about me, but I'm going to say my name is Humpbakk Chunk, so y'all know up front that I have a hump on my back. So if you're going to talk about me, then guess what? All that energy is cut because I already put it out there. So it ain't shit you could say to hurt my feelings. So yeah, I did change my name to that.
I love that. Ooh, boss energy. Like that should just give me chills. Like, no, I love that for real because I literally, Humpbakk, I swear, like this always happens to me every time I do like an interview. Like you're just speaking in the spirit. I literally just posted this meme today. Quivo's sister speaking up is a daily reminder that his family/friends are not your family/friends.
True.
Right?
True.
Right? I was like, damn, how many situations? Okay, I shouldn't say how many, but like situations I've been in, and I'm like besties with everybody in the shoot. As soon as things like all of a sudden, like
left.
Listen.
As soon as things go left, true colors start being shown.
Listen. And when God blesses you, they're gonna have to kick rocks to open toe shoes for real. Like
it's a lot of people that dogged me that didn't believe in me, and when that shit bitchy mood hit, they just shocked. Like you didn't have no faith in me, but now you just about to shit on yourself because I done did something you didn't think I was gonna do.
Facts.
You know, that's real.
So I want to ask you just for like, this is the first time we're speaking and everything, and I haven't really like seen another interview where like this question has been thoroughly answered for me. So just to clarify, if you want to clarify, if you want to tell us eat fruit, mind our business. I know you slightly mentioned it, but your humpback, right?
Right.
Is this something that developed over time? You're born with? Is it something that you've ever thought of like, I don't know, like trying to?
Well, I wasn't necessarily born with this, so I guess you could say it developed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I went to the doctors and everything. I don't have no I forgot what it's cushion disease and shit. It's none of that. I got tested for it. It's just, I guess it just came. Yeah. But as in me getting it taken off or getting surgery, no. I'm not changing my shit for anybody. I don't care if you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm not about to go get my fucking hump cut off because I want motherfuckers to accept me. Because I can go get that shit done and then guess what? The doctor could fuck up my spine, then I'm about to be crippled. So I'm just gonna just love myself how I am and just keep it pushing, you know? So yeah.
That's real. And I didn't even think of that. Like that's definitely a possibility, I'm assuming.
It's a definite possibility. Them doctors ain't perfect. They can sit there and say, oh, we're gonna cut it off and fuck up and cut a little thing of your spine, and then my whole back can be damn numb, and then I can't walk.
No,
I'm good.
It's true. It's like I'm not sure if you're familiar with any Bible stories, but it's almost like Samson with his hair. And like when his hair got cut, they say like that's when he lost his strength.
Yeah, my hump is my best. I won't say it's my best friend, but I really grow to love my hump. I would not change it for anybody because then I wouldn't be Humpbakk Chunk anymore. I wouldn't be me anymore. It wouldn't feel right, you know.
And I'm like, why are you calling yourself Humpbakk Chunk if you don't got it? It don't make no sense. No,
you know.
I 1000% rock with it. I love it. Like, I can't wait to just witness you win more and more. And I know it's coming. So it's very exciting to witness, Queen. Now, when it comes to the community, right? Because you say you identify as like part of the lesbian
Yeah, I'm a lesbian. I'm a stud. There ain't no part to it. It's all lesbian, okay? Ain't no bi nothing. Only female.
How do you feel? Because like for me, artists like I'll say like Janelle Monáe, Young and May, of course, like
Yeah,
Cheekology, like like not just because they're part of that community, because that has nothing to do with it for me, but it's the
yeah,
talent, right? But you
yeah.
now being within that space, R&B, doing your thing, how do you feel like the industry has like responded to you? Does it matter? Because to me, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? But I know how things can be. So I've never heard like artists really say there's any like shade towards that. I feel like right now the industry is waiting. Like I feel like there's a genre of, I hope I'm not saying this wrong, but like stud rap.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, well,
And I
shit, thank
rock with the
God,
sound.
because
It's hard.
half the women out here that made it are half naked bitches. So like, just because we're studs and we dress like men, well, we can't get it popping too. Now, there's a lot of men out there that envy us, and I mean, they really envy us either
You're coming
because
for that.
we can get bad females, or we treat the women better than them. Sometimes I'm not saying awful. Some motherfuckers are assholes,
Yeah.
but you know, it ain't really been that bad with this music shit. I haven't really got any remarks as to "oh, you lesbian bitch" or anything like that.
I see you out here working, and I love that. I
I
love
actually have
that.
a lot of support from the men, and I was surprised by that.
Yeah.
Like I've seen men send me videos all on Instagram. Baby, I'm with you. Like they supporting. I might say your boy humpback, and then that's what they be like, your boy. Like you ain't no real man. They'll say some shit like that, but as in my sexuality, the hate ain't been too real. It ain't been too real at all. It's been pretty fair. It's been cool.
I love that because I'm not sure if it's the same for like gay men, but I want to raise these conversations and just have it open
Yeah,
because like it shouldn't matter. Talent is talent.
yeah.
So, and I like, as I said, bitchy mood is such a track. So I want to say, were you and like your partner arguing? Like, what inspired that track? Because
Well, because
the video is awesome. The lyrics are awesome. Like,
I wrote the track like really I didn't have a reason, but I did have a thought like, okay, babe, always got an attitude. I really thought about how I wanted to do this. This is my first EP of R&B type. This is the first time I've stepped out of my box, and when I stepped out of my box, the blue. It was just like, I wanted something that people could relate to.
yeah.
Now, all females have bitchy moods. I'm a female too. I have my moods sometimes. My girlfriend, she has her moods half the time. So I just wanted to make it relatable, but at the same time, like, baby, I'm with you, but your bitchy mood, and then I like to fuck, like basically fight to make up, chill that
Yeah.
attitude out,
Yeah.
and it's something relatable, all everybody can relate to that.
Yeah.
Even, me and that girlfriend, yeah, oh shit, she in her bitchy mood. So I'm like, that's why I wrote it. But really, when I heard the beat, I just really wanted to make some R&B-ish and something good,
Yeah.
and I felt like that shit hit. I didn't know it was gonna hit, but I felt in my heart that it was something special. So I went ahead and did that shit.
So you're saying when you left the studio from recording, you did feel that it was something special. You
No,
didn't
because
know.
it came out. Usually when I go write a song and what I have imagined in my head, and then I go to the studio, it don't come out exactly how I felt it in my head, in my heart. But that song came out exactly how I imagined it.
Yeah.
And it didn't even hit when I first dropped it. It hit when the video came out. And I know because I showed my humpback and it was interesting. And it was funny, but I wanted to do that because you got to stand out. Because if you're doing the same shit with people, the people's tired of the same shit. Now,
I
yeah,
didn't
they're
feel like
laughing,
the
but they
video was
like it.
funny. I feel like you are hilarious. Like your
Yeah,
facial expressions, like I was like when you did move her with the glasses, you're like, I was like this.
I was feeling myself. I have fun, like, hey, might as well be myself. Let the world see
Facts,
me.
Facts. You're hilarious. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and to be honest, in this day and age, like I feel like unless you're like an artist like Drake or Lil Baby, like I feel like it's very hard to drop a track without the visuals, without something visually to attach to the record for it to be like successful. Speak on that. Like, what is your experience? Because you know you have people that are getting hits off of TikTok or however people going on that. So like what route do you find like works better for you? Like, is it hard? I don't really have a drink, but I got
you gotta just have a cheers to that. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me get my mask down. She drank it over here too. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, that is something we should have done.
Yeah, you ever drunk some Pink Whitney before?
No, I've never seen that one.
What? Canada, you need to try this out now. It's called Pink Whitney. You get your girl.
You know what? I'm not really a hard drinker.
Me either.
I'm more with the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm more with the earth.
What type of we own is we washed by the best type of earth?
Cookies? Okay. Yes, yeah. You already know. Yeah. All right. So when I come check you out in Kansas, I'm hollering at you.
Yeah, you should. You should come to the United States. I'm trying to come to Canada one day. I heard the weed legal there.
Yep, it is.
Oh,
it
Lord
sure is.
Jesus.
Well, you are more than welcome when you come. Do not hesitate. Come and check out downtown. Now, I want to ask you, Humpbakk, what did you eat today? If you look on my personal page, you know, I love food. I be in the crib making food or I order food, whatever it is, because damn, like,
I'm hungry, shit.
What did you eat today?
Well, today I haven't eaten yet. Well, I have ate earlier, but we're going to talk about what I'm about to eat when I get off of this live. I got some atomic hot wings from Wingstop. That shit is so hot and good. I'm about to eat that more when I get off.
Is the sauce called Atomic?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the hottest wing on the menu at Wingstop.
Do you like pepper too?
Yes, I love hot food.
See, my back. What is your background, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm Chinese, Black, and Indian.
Oh, that explains the glow. I be seeing you, the pretty glow and the pretty ear and the pretty things. We see it, man. And as you probably can tell, my background is Jamaican. Oh,
that's awesome. I want to go to Jamaica. I heard they got some fire.
You would love it. You and wifey.
Oh, my wife is Jamaican and Mexican.
You would love it out there. You guys definitely gotta go.
Like Jamaican, man. Hey, Jamaican.
You'll write a couple of tracks out there for sure.
yes, indeed. I'll be down. Be just hiding the kite, rapping.
Listen, you know, I'm gonna tell you something off here, but I want to say another standard question that we have is: you have the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Which element, Humpbakk Chunk, do you feel like represents you the most, and why?
Earth, fire, air, and water.
Yes.
I will say air because I like to let it flow. I could have a little fire, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna say air. Yeah.
I love that. And I want to say, you know, a while ago, I spoke with someone and we were speaking on the process of making like gold, right? I'm a nerd. I love to watch shows like that, how it's made, etc. But when you look at the process of making like gold or like getting it, you know, to a process, it's literally like submerged in fire, right?
What?
Like all like aspects of it, there's no breathing room. It's submerged in fire. But when the gold comes out, it looks perfect. It looks unscathed. It looks like how we like wear it, like beautiful, you know? So I want to remind you today, Humpbakk Chunk, that you are pure gold. Okay, queen? And keep winning and keep just loving yourself and being yourself, because you inspire people like me to be myself and to be confident in the gifts that God has like given me and not hold it back to make other people feel comfortable. And I love that message.
Well, that was very sweet of you. I appreciate that.
No, I truly mean that. I truly mean that. Do not stop. Like, do not, just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes, man. I'm gonna definitely keep. I'm gonna keep my foot on the gas.
Mm,
When it run out, I'm gonna smoke a blunt and put some more gas in it and keep
Hey.
going.
Okay, so I want to ask you before I let you go tonight, just one more. I see the news record that you're pushing is your ex is a dog.
Yep. That's it. That's the next one. I'm about to do the video for that April 3rd. You know.
What inspired that song, even though the obvious? And I agree.
Because exes is dogs, and that's something else somebody can relate to. Exes a dog came on the same EP as Bitchy Move. So I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And, you know, and I want to make basically like the people that is with somebody that's a dog, they can pack their shit up and move on to something better, you know? You ain't got to be stuck in that unhappy ass relationship because your ex want to be an asshole and a dog when there's other people out there that can treat you better. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. You are so wise. You have so much, you gave so much fruit today, and I truly do appreciate it. Now I like to give all my guests the opportunity where if there's anything that you want to get off your chest, it could be completely random. It doesn't have to be related, but the mic is yours.
I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I appreciate you for wanting to do this interview with me. I really humbly do. And I just want to tell the world, like, if you're not happy with yourself or you don't love yourself, start doing it. Work on it. It's a process. But don't never let nobody bring you down. Don't never, because that's the devil. That's negative. And I want to send everybody positive vibes, even the haters out there. I love y'all too. Haters deserve love too, but they just don't know how to act and treat people. So I just want to say I'm sending positive vibes to the world, and I love everybody.
Love that. Gotta let it air it out. I love that. Oh, so you guys, this has been Humpbakk Chunk. You've definitely got to learn her more tonight and understand her way of thinking more. Such a wise person. This has been Downtown World. Don't waste no time with negativity. We're eating fruit. We're minding our business. And you're about to have your atomic wings. I'm so jealous.
About to fuck them up.
You better.
So right now.
I know you guys will see below where you can follow Humpbakk Chunk at. Make sure to support this queen, and let's continue to have these conversations. And remember that like it takes less energy and better energy to just be real and be positive than to waste that on negativity. So
yes, ma'am. Well, I appreciate you so much for letting me have me on your show.
Thank you, Queen. Okay, Humpbakk. So
About to go